Guava, how y'all doing today? It's good to see y'all. I know I'm in here a little early, but I got stuff to do. Got to go out of town. So I did want to touch in here and tap in and talk to you guys about something that a lot of the new generation may not y'all may not get this. But I want to go back in time. I want to say hello to everybody coming in the room. But Guava, I want to touch on something real quick. Hey, second floor garden. Hey, is my Renaissance grandma. How you doing? Hello to everybody. This thing always delays for a second or two. I don't know why that is, but I don't get why they do that. Who is this? I got my wife's glasses today, so I'm gonna use them. Hey, growing with Nate too. How you doing, sister? Let's see. Cynthia, y'all excuse my glasses. These my wife. This is my wife's glasses. I stole them from her till I can get me some more. Country Hustle in the house. What's going on? EVOD, how you doing? Country Hustle. Lux Throws, how you doing? I don't. Robinson, how you doing? Unbiased LLC, what's going on, my sister? Reveal, how you doing? Sheila, thank you, Unbiased. She said, hit the like button. Thank you, Unbiased. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna get right into this because I kind of I want to do a lead farmer field trip in the middle of this. So I want to get this part of my video out of the way. If y'all don't mind, let's get this part of the video out of the way. I'm gonna tell a quick story. Hello to everybody coming in the room. Hello. Oh, and somebody said, what'd you say? Who was that? Growing there, you got your elderberry? Good, good. And for speaking of that, if anybody else wants elderberry cuttings, please go to that link in that video, or I'll put the video. I got some left. I already harvested mine. But if you want elderberry cuttings, if you don't know what elderberry cuttings are or what they're for, if you don't know what elderberries are for, please go Google that and you'll understand why everybody wants some. I still have elderberry cuttings behind me. If you want some, I'll put the link in the video in the description box below after this video goes off, okay? I wasn't even thinking about it. But this is what I want to talk about. Stick around because we will be doing a lead farmer field trip. All right, let's get into it. I guess they issued the SNAP benefits. They kind of had to force their hand and issue the SNAP benefits. Is anybody here on SNAP benefits at all or government assistance and you have received your benefits this month? Because they kind of had to force their hand. Anybody? And if you're embarrassed about it, you shouldn't be, number one. Number two, if you don't want to speak up, that's fine too. But they issued the benefits that they were withholding from the American people, and everybody hasn't gotten theirs yet. I know that for a fact. Let's see. Now, here's the deal. I saw something the other day while I was out, and it kind of rattled my cage a little bit. It kind of made me sad a little bit. And the question I asked myself was, Unbiased said, I wish I got SNAP as high as groceries are for 4 people in the household. Yes, amen to that. You want to know something, Unbiased, and for everybody else too? This is what I saw, and I can't speculate, you know. I really shouldn't be speculating, but I'm gonna keep it 100. Y'all know me by now. Even some of y'all new folks, you watched enough videos where you know by now I ain't gonna give you a whole bunch of mess, right? I was out and about the other day, and the way I knew that they finally issued the SNAP benefits out to some Americans, the stores were packed. Like I had to leave groceries behind because I was like, I'm not about to be in here with 2,000 people in this mug, right? While I was shopping though, I could not help. I hate to say this, man, but it's the truth is the truth. I'm almost scared to say it, but the truth is the truth. I'm almost, I hate to see what I saw, which was, I saw a lot of carts full of bullshit. Yes, unbiased, thank you, because I was trying not to say it. I was trying to say it without saying it, but yeah, ain't no way around it. I'm talking about toast, and the only reason, because I'm not, what's the word? I'm not assuming that some of these people were on SNAP benefits. I overheard conversations of how much they get, so don't go over, okay? On one particular, man, I saw Tostinos, pizza rolls, hot pockets, gummy bears, trash cereal. When I call trash cereal, the cereal just sugar, like sugar smacks and stuff, like trash cereal. And you know, then I start being nosy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I had to start being a little nosy. So I'm kind of looking and acting like I'm grabbing something, kind of looking in this basket. Nothing but things that's gonna make each and everybody in this household sick. And then the other thing was, I noticed a lot of name brand foods. Name brand everything. It was a name brand cereal. It wasn't the great value cereal. Everything was name brand. So I know this name brand stuff is going to be anywhere from $1 to $3 higher than a knockoff brand. So I'm looking in this basket and I just could not help but think, we ain't never gonna learn. We ain't never gonna learn till they finally just go ahead, get rid of them boys together. Y'all better hope that y'all listen, some folks better hope that they get rid of this dude out of office. They better hope that they finally get rid of this administration. Because I'm telling you, if this administration keep on pushing forward like it is, man, they are going to get rid of them benefits. But it seems like we can't get right. We still out here balling, feeding a bunch of badass babies a bunch of high-priced garbage. I didn't see, how many people saw my thumbnail? Did you see my thumbnail? My thumbnail, I get to that in a minute, was some chickens that I got for a great price. And we're going to get into that. The reason I'm doing this video, I'm not here to put nobody down at all, especially if you want any kind of government assistance. That's not my purpose. My purpose for this video is, man, we got to do things a little bit smarter this time. Listen, by the grace of God, everybody got their benefits back, right? Hey, girl, dad, by the grace of God, everybody was able to beat the system and get another round of benefits. That doesn't mean you're going to get some in 30 more days. These people are doing everything in their power to keep you away from these government assistance. They don't want you to have this stuff. So why on God's green earth did they almost, right, it could happen again in January, absolutely. Why on God's green earth would the first thing you do after you done figured out, they done already showed you, made you late getting your groceries and everything, right? Why would you run out and go buy a bunch of bullshit? So I want for you guys, after this video is over, to school these young bucks on what they need to be put in their grocery cart. After this video is over, and I'm going to say it again before this video is over, after the video is over, in the comments section, I want y'all to school these young folks on what they should be putting in their grocery cart, because clearly they don't know. And I ain't going to say it's all their fault. You know, they mama and daddy and them never probably got no right good food in the house anyway. So one of the things I wanna share with you is this. Here's something that I'm going to do a video, and I don't like saying the word teach because I'm not a teacher. I'm going to show you, that's what I'm going to say. I'm going to show you how to save money when you go get some damn food. If you got an X amount of dollars, you got $50. Now, we done did this challenge before. We done did this game before. We done went out here and did the prepper challenge, $20 prepper challenge, right? We done did that. We also did the survival bucket challenge. Remember I did that? Okay. We gonna go out here and do a whole common sense one called, hey, starve to death challenge. Because, man, the stuff I be seeing in people's cart, I will say this. And I know for a fact, because I used to be on SNAP benefits. I used to be on welfare. So I can speak on it. I don't know how many times that I put something in my cart when I was younger, when I was on the system, that I was like, ain't no way in hell I would have purchased this with no green money. Back then we had food stamps. There was actually brown and green and blue money. Y'all remember that? I had food stamps. I had a book of stamps. These kids don't know nothing about that. They all here balling around with their credit card like they got a Goldman Sachs card. No, we had paper. It was a book stapled on the end. I even still got some up there somewhere. Blue, green, and brown. I get anybody right now. How much was the brown food stamp? Quick. How much was the brown food stamp worth? Quick. How much was the brown food stamp? Quick. Come on. Unbiased LLC, $1. That brown food stamp was $1. Come on, y'all. How much was that green food stamp? Come on. Quick. How much was that green food stamp? Come on now. Come on. How much was the green food stamp? The green, $5. $5. And it was the blue one. I think I can't even remember what the blue was like. $10? I think the blue food stamp was. I can't remember. But believe this, in my archives up there, I still got a book of food stamps in there, and I keep it. Yeah, it was purple. Purple was 20. Purple was 20. Yeah. Okay. See? So we know this. Okay? And with that being there and being said, I want to open my world up to you. I want to give these young folks lesson number 1. I hate saying lesson because I don't like saying it. I'm going to give you lesson number 1. Lesson number 1. Come on, baby. You're going to have to sit over here because I got to get crunk. Lesson number 1. It's getting hot in here now. Lesson number 1. This is what I want to show you. Quick story. When I grew up, I'm going to say all the way damn near till I moved out of my mama and daddy house. Okay? I'm going to say before 1992. 1992, I believe it was, I moved out. 1991 or 92, I moved out my mom and daddy house. I moved out very young. But I'm going to tell you something that was different for us. Something I grew up seeing, and I didn't understand what was going on at the time. And that is, this was what you went to look for when you went to go get chicken. They were all called whole fryers. There was no legs. There was no wings. There were no drums. There were no thighs. There were no chicken breasts. There was a whole fryer. This is all you saw in the meat department was a whole fryer. Now, I will even give you so much as this. There was, if you want to spend extra money, they had it split down the middle. But you still had to buy both halves. That's all I saw until I was in my 20s. I'm going to say till I was 20 years old. No, till I was 17. Yeah, I'm going to say 20. Till I was about 20 years old. That's all I saw. Okay? And then around that 20 mark, you start seeing them breaking stuff down. The reason they started breaking stuff down because they was trying to get rid of all the trash out of the chicken. Then they start selling gizzards separately. They start selling necks separately, selling the hearts and the feet and all of this stuff separately because they thought they could make more money off of it. That's why they started doing it. And once we start falling for the okie doke, they start splitting, cutting the chicken legs. What the first thing y'all saw? Leg quarters, ain't it? You seen a pack of leg quarters. You like, oh, that'll save me time. I remember my mother saying, that's going to save me time. I ain't got to cut up no chicken tonight. Boom. So next thing you know, I start seeing leg quarters in my household. And the reason I'm going to tell you, and this is God honest truth, it's a reason why I started noticing, as a young man, I started noticing the change. And this was the change because in my household growing up, we had a thing called the gut boy. Okay? I know my sister and my brother probably laugh. My sisters and brothers probably laughing at me if they're watching. There was a thing in my household called the gut boy. Okay? When my mother, every single time she break a chicken down, my mother broke down a chicken almost every single day of my life, okay? Every time she would break a chicken down, I know this sound crazy, but being the gut boy or the gut girl was an honor in my household. So what the gut boy was all of the extra fat that my mother used to carve off of these chickens and the nasty pieces that she say didn't look right or something, you know, she go in that chicken and she clean it real good and wash it down. So everything that's left over from her breaking down one of these whole fryers, she called the guts. Now, let me remember this, whoever was the gut boy, whoever won whatever contest my mother got, we would be challenging. Listen, oh my God, I'm gonna veer off for a minute. I can remember going outside with my friends and hanging out with my friends. I was younger kid, and I came back in and saw my sister with the bucket of guts going to take it to the garbage. I almost lost my mind. Why did I almost lose my mind? Because it was such a high privilege in my house to be in control of the guts, to be able to dump the guts. My sister ain't had no contest because I wasn't in the house to challenge her to be the gut girl or the gut boy, right? I know this is, but I'm giving you a little piece of my history, my reality. And I remember my sister smiling at me like, that's what you get for going outside and I stayed in the house and I got the guts. Okay, the other thing about the honor about being the gut boy or the gut girl, you got the heart. So getting the chicken heart, that's cooked specially for you. And I'm telling you my own personal life right now, okay? This ain't no joke. That heart was cooked for you. So my mother, remember my mother country, she from North Carolina, okay? That heart was yours. So when you got that heart, that was the first thing she cooked, the heart and the liver, and that was yours. You was the first one to eat that whole day, even before my own daddy. You ate the heart, and while it was piping hot and bubbling, you talking about somebody salty. Your boy was mad, right? So I had to veer off and tell that story. So that was an honor in my house. And the reason I'm telling you this story is because just to give you how important it was and how special it was to stand around in my kitchen and watch my mother chop up a whole chicken, right? It was normal in my household, but she made it a special event. Okay? She made it a special event. To the point to this very day. That's what we did with our children. Because I will buy cut up chicken because it's hard to find whole fryers now, right? So that's what I start getting accustomed to. But when I buy a whole fryer and break it down, when my kids was little, I kind of turned them into gut boys and gut girls. You know, they didn't get the same wow out of it that I did when I was a kid because they live in a whole new world now, okay? But my point of all of this is, and my dumb butt just cut it in half, but I'm gonna do my best to try to get you to see this, okay? I'm gonna try to put this back together. No, I'm just gonna tell you what it is. Well, I can tell you right there. How much that say per pound? When the last time you seen some chicken for 99 cents a pound? Now I want to tell you something. This chicken, these two whole fryers, weigh 13.38 pounds, and I paid $13 for them, right? $13.25 is what I paid for two whole fryers. 13 pounds of meat. 13 pounds of meat, okay? Now, the reason I'm telling you this is because I've been telling everybody we're going to have to go back to the old ways with a lot of the stuff that we do. We're going to have to. Not that you want to. We're going to have to. We can't keep buying Sugar Smack cereal. We can't keep buying Tostinos, pizza rolls, and Pop-Tarts and stuff. We can't keep doing that, man, on this rickety budget because people don't understand with these job losses, even if they keep the SNAP benefits going for good, man, we ain't going to be able to afford the food because the farmers are gone. The farmers are gone and the tariffs are high. So no food is being imported. The farmers can't produce food. Where's your food coming from? So you out here spending like you going to always have it like that. And believe me, it's not going to be that way. So we got to be a little bit smarter about the money that we spend every day. Listen, I don't care if you buy a doggone ham sandwich. Your ham sandwich now, brothers and sisters, is an investment. It is not a purchase anymore. I need us to change our vocabulary. Because if we change our vocabulary, I told you I can't stand when people play with words, right? If we change our vocabulary, it will change our health and it will change our wealth. I mean it. Think of this. If we change our vocabulary and change the definition of what certain things mean, it'll keep money in our pockets and keep garbage out of our face. So we don't keep eating garbage and get fat and overweight and unhealthy, right? This is how I'm going to say. Instead of you thinking of food being food, if you change the word from food to fuel, it does something, it hit different, don't it? If you take the word food and change it to the word fuel, it means something completely different, but the same thing. It just hit different. You know, if you keep on pumping your gas pump in your car, it's going to shut off when it's full, right? You can't put any more gas in your vehicle once the tank is full. And if you try, you're going to spill gas all over the place. You're going to be a mess. Nothing different with your stomach and food. Fuel. See how it just hit different. Now, I'm going to change this. If you take the word purchase, you purchase some bread. You purchase some bologna. You purchase some ground beef. if you change the word purchase to investment, it hit different. It's doing the same thing, but it make you think a little bit slicker than that. You don't blow money when you're making an investment. You're doing the same thing as purchasing, right? But when you making an investment, you think about that thing for a minute. Like, how can this pay me back? When you're making an investment, you think, how am I going to get my money back? How am I going to get a return from this item? See, when you're purchasing something, you don't care. When you purchase something, you're not looking for a return. You're wanting that purchase to entertain you. When you use the word purchase, you want this item to entertain you in one way, form, or fashion. But when you invest, you want a return off of whatever you about to buy right now. Whatever I'm about to invest my money in, it better give me some sort of positive return. So if you buy junk food and it's not going to give you no positive return, it's going to make you think about that thing a little bit different, right? So when we out here in these stores, while you putting stuff in your cart, and if we practice sugar-free Sunday is turn that thing around and read the label. Like, man, this ain't giving me a positive return. The only return it's going to give me is bubble guts, you know? And unless you into that, and I think if we start thinking of it like that, it's going to allow us not only to become healthier, but it's also going to allow us to save way more money. Because here's the same chicken you gonna buy in about 3 different packs that's gonna cost you about 3 or 4 different prices, or 3 times the price of this one chicken. Because this is what I did, and I didn't take no pictures in the store because I didn't want to look all crazy because the store was full. 1 pack of drumsticks, a long pack of drumsticks that was let me think. It was something like $9, $10 or something like that, and it was like $2.99 a pound. I'm trying to remember these prices. I was trying my hardest to remember. A pack of chicken thighs, forget about it. That's like purchasing a ribeye steak. Oh my goodness. Now chicken thighs cost more than chicken breasts. You see what I'm saying? Chicken thighs cost more than chicken breasts. A pack of chicken breasts, anywhere from $15 to $17 for a pack of chicken breasts. Chicken thighs gonna run you about $21, $23 in a pack. These boys are starting to cost what top shelf steaks used to cost. When you talking about $6.99 a pound, $5.99 a pound for some chicken, you got a problem. So think about that for a minute. 99 cents a pound. I showed everybody, for everybody coming in the room, I'm going to show you again. I can't make this up. I don't want to mess up. 99 cents a pound. And I can remember when that was 59 cents a pound. Right? Now, the reason I'm doing this video, because I want you to think about something. We are at the highest inflation that we probably have ever been in this country. We at an all-time high inflation. Prices are at their all-time high in history, historical highs for groceries. I want you to think about something. Imagine if everything is anywhere from 30 to 40% higher right now, this chicken is still 99 cents a pound. Like I told you, I remember when this boy was 59 cents a pound. So with the prices going up, as far as the prices went up, They still only got it up to 99 cents a pound. And this is going to have every piece of chicken I want. Listen, think. A pack of wings is going to cost you something like $6.99, $5.99 a pound. A pack of chicken wings cost you anywhere from $4.99 to $6.99 a pound, give or take what store. Guess what? These chicken wings still cost 99 cents. Because once I break this boy down, 99 cents. So if you buy a bunch of these, I want you to think. If you buy a bunch of whole fryers, there's not a whole bunch of different prices for all of these different cuts of meat from this same bird. Guess how much the chicken breast is? 99 cents a pound. Guess how much the drumsticks is? 99 cents a pound. Guess how much the chicken thigh is? 99 cents a pound. The chicken wing, 99 cents a pound. This whole chicken, every single cut is 99 cents a pound. So who's getting screwed if you don't know what you're doing? The only person getting screwed is us. If you don't pay attention to the old ways of things, and you know how many people out here don't know how to break down no chicken, raise your hand if you don't know how to break down no chicken. I ain't shaming nobody. I'm just being realistic. Do you know how to break down a chicken? Because if these wasn't frozen solid, I would break him down right now like a baseline. How many people do not know how to break down a whole fryer chicken? Raise your hand. Anybody? I mean it. Okay, Nicole, no shame at all, nobody. I'm just telling you, it's time. We gonna learn this. Erica said I cooked the whole thing and shredded. That's dope. That's dope. Okay. Who is this? Reese. Okay, no problem. That's what we here for. We here to learn something. Okay. I said everybody that do not know how to chop up a whole bird. Okay. All right. 637 Jane. Okay. See, it's people that still don't know. So imagine all the people that do not know. Morris Family Studio, you don't know how to chop up a fryer too? No worries. Imagine how much money you would save. Because I want y'all to think. A pack of chicken breasts is anywhere from $4.99, $6.99 a pound, right? A pack of chicken wings is anywhere from $5.99, $7.99 a pound, right? A pack of chicken thighs is even higher than that. See how they play with your emotions? How did they go from 99 cents a pound to $6.99 a pound just for some of the chicken? So this is what they're saying to you. They're treating you like you're in an auto shop getting your car worked on. They say, when you go get your car looked at, right? Come on, just stick with me. When you go into the shop and you see your car getting worked on, and then the service man come out there and he get that little paper in the clipboard and tell you, yeah, well, it's going to be $899 after tax. You like, for what? You said I had a nail in my tire and I needed some brakes. How much is the brake? Show me the paperwork. On that man's paperwork in the auto body shop, the brakes are $49.99. To patch your tire was $12. So you saying, wait, if it's $49.99 for the brakes, $50, and $12 to patch my tire, carry the one, I'm only getting like $62 after tax. Where did the other $830 come from? Oh, well, that's labor. Booyah. Labor. Well, get my car off of that rack and pull it back in the parking lot. I'm going to labor my ass around back to the house and get some bricks and a jack, and I'm going to labor it myself. See what I'm saying? $730 worth of labor. Well, it's usually not that expensive, but we're gonna put 2 guys on it so they can hurry up and get you back on the road. Bullshit. Everybody has seen it. Everybody has paid attention to it. You go get the parts. You go call AutoZone. Hey, how much is y'all brand new brakes for? Do you want the high quality premium super NASCAR brakes? Just for giggles, how much is those? Oh, well, those are kind of expensive. Those are $99.95. It still don't add up, do it? With the super efficient NASCAR brakes. This shop is about to take you for a ride. This is exactly what they're doing with our food. If you let them people chop up your damn chicken so you can make it easier for yourself, they went from 99 cents a pound for every cut of the chicken. The breast, the wings, the thighs, the drums, everything. They went from 99 cents a pound to just because a man stuck a knife in it and put it on some paper. Now it's $7.99 a pound. And you know where they getting that from? Labor. Any questions? So we need to go back to the old ways. Man, go buy you some whole fryers and break them boys down. And all of those high-priced pieces of meat, now you have the power to break that price all the way down. Now, I got these from Costco, but even in Walmart, a whole fryer this big is still only like $1.29 a pound versus $7.99 a pound, $5.99 a pound, $2.99 a pound. No matter what, you winning. And you ain't just stuck with one piece of chicken. You get the whole thing, you know? So my point today is to come in here and let everybody know they gave us, they ain't give us nothing. We made them give us our benefits back. They didn't give us anything that we ain't earned, right? But that ain't trying to say that they won't try to take our benefits again. So this time we need to be a little bit smarter. That was a warning shot what they just did this month. With everybody not getting their doggone benefits, Social Security and SNAP and stuff. That was a warning shot, y'all. Right over the head. Right like that. It wasn't a shot up in the air. They shot right over your head. Now, if you don't get the message now that they trying to take your money out of here, and all of them millionaires is trying to take it. All of them. You're fighting millionaires trying to take your money. They lawyers make more money than you in the next 10 years. They lawyers for one case make more money. Their payroll per day is more than you will ever make in 5 years. That's how much money they pay their lawyers. We can't win against that. All we can do is refrain from doing certain things, buying their stuff and whatever else. And we can battle them with our pockets. Thank you for that, Gene. I appreciate that. Thank you for the little pond fun. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. So you understand what I'm saying? Something as simple as purchasing a whole fryer of chicken. That's 13 pounds, so this boy got to be about 8 pounds by itself. Because this one is smaller. Yeah. This is about 8-pound chicken. Now I want you to do the math. 8 pounds times, I'm going to keep it simple. 8 pounds times $5 a pound, because that's average. $4.99 a pound. 8 times $5 a pound, you looking at $40. $40. for some chicken. And you can walk up out of here for $13. Nope, I'm sorry. You gonna walk out here probably 8 pounds of chicken for about $8. Come on, man, versus $40? It don't make no sense. And y'all know how high chicken is right now. I wanted to come in here and get my point across with that part because I feel it's so important for all of us to know that we're going to go back and do things the old way, the right way. And stop being, I'm going to tell you where we're losing money at. You know, back in the 50s, everything they said in the 50s, they said they wanted to make the world more convenient. Back in the 50s, they said they wanted to make everything so much more convenient for us. So they came out with vacuum cleaners, dishwashers, mops, microwaves, electric washers and dryers, you name it, right? They came out with all this stuff to make our lives so much easier. Why on God's green earth do we work longer hours, less pay? Everybody in the house got to work. But here's the funny part. Each and every household is filled with all of these modern advancements. The part that they didn't tell us was all of these modern advances that's supposed to make your life easier are expensive. So that means you can't just sit around the house watching cartoons on a Saturday morning no more. You got to take your butt to work so you can think of how dumb this is. Now you got to go to work on a Saturday morning and a Sunday morning so you can afford to make your life easier. Come on, man, with the bullshit. So every time they give us something that's supposed to make our lives easier, it does. You know, a washing machine really keeps you from beating your clothes over a rock down by the river, but you'll spend the next 3 years paying for that washing machine, meaning you will be putting in overtime. It doesn't make any sense. So this is where we are today. And one of the things that we will have to do is go back and do things the good old-fashioned way. I'm going to tell you what this new world technology has also done. It has made us lazy. We're so lazy. If I handed this to somebody, these are the first words I would hear. Ugh. You got a naked chicken? What you want me to do with a naked chicken? I want you to break that down. It ain't got to be pretty. The more of these chickens you cut up, the better you get at it. It's not hard. As a matter of fact, I don't even remove the breast with no knife or nothing. I remove the breast and the tenderloins with my thumb. I can't make this up. Once you get in and get good at it, you don't even really need that many knives. You know where everything is and how easy it is. You just snipping stuff after a while. Right? Hey. Look at me. Let's say you don't even want to know how to cut up no damn chicken. Put that whole boy in the oven like old girl said earlier. She cooked the whole damn thing and then break it down, turn it into something. 99 cents a pound, man. You want some fried chicken? Go get you one of them turkey fryers, man. Just drop that boy down in there. We got to think a little bit slicker than what we've been thinking, man. I'm just saying. Right? Think a little slicker. You don't want baked chicken? You want it fried? All right. Take a doggone hatchet. Bam. Cut him in half. Throw him in the floury mud. Throw him in a big pot of oil. So this is what I want to do with y'all. We're going to do a little homework. And then I'm going to go on a quick lead farmer field trip. This is what I want y'all to do. Can everybody in here just entertain me for a moment, okay? How many people can go out today? What's today, Thursday? How many people can go out today to their local store or butcher and go grab one whole fryer for me? Because this is what I'm going to do. How many people can do that? Can you go to the store? Please raise your hand or say me if you can go out for me and go purchase at least one whole fryer. If you can do this, I got something for you. Half y'all OGs got about 15 of these boys in your deep freeze right now. Can y'all do that for me? I don't ask for much. For everybody that's saying me and I can go and get a whole fryer chicken today, tomorrow, I'm going to call it Friday. And we're going to break down a whole chicken together. I'm going to try to do a StreamYard, and then we're all going to break this chicken down. If you've never broken a chicken down, come with me. You can get on the panel too. If you don't want to be on the panel, that's fine too. But you can do this along with me and everybody else. We are going to call it Friday. Now, if you want to fry your chicken, that's why we're calling it Friday, or you don't have to, okay? But I want to just kind of, if we don't make this fun and acceptable, it'll never become a good habit. So that's why I want to do it, okay? Tomorrow, let me see. I want to wait till everybody is off work. Tomorrow, 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 5 p.m. Everybody home. Everybody should be home about 6, right? 6 p.m. tomorrow, Friday. We are going to cut up a whole fryer together. And if you have questions, you can ask them. If you have questions, you can go ahead and you can either come up on the panel and ask me or anybody else on the panel, or you can just put it in the chat. I'm going to try to have my daughter here so she can answer some questions for me or while I'm doing it. Or you know what? You might just get a special guest and she might be doing it. Okay? So, tomorrow, 6 p.m., Friday, everybody bring your own fryer. Make sure it's not frozen, okay? Make sure it's not frozen so when you purchase it, put it in the refrigerator, not the deep freeze. And then tomorrow we're going to break that boy down. Because it's time that we start doing old school stuff so we can save money. All right? No, you said 4 p.m. Mountain Time. Well, that's y'all. What, you in California? No, you ain't. You okay, Mountain Time. Central, Eastern, Central, Mountain. That's 3 hours behind me. Oh, Colorado. Okay. I knew it. I was like, that's 2 hours. Okay. Right. So 6 p.m. Eastern time, I'm gonna be breaking this chicken down with y'all. And I hope y'all come and join me. All right? So if anybody is asking, yes, I'm still fasting. So I haven't had my one meal today, and I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't even think I want to eat today just because I haven't even pooped yet. So clearly my body is still working on what I ate yesterday, that broth and that egg. Besides a butcher knife, what other tools would we need? Thank you. That's a good question. I wouldn't bring a butcher knife. I would get a boning knife, a more slender knife. You don't need a butcher knife. That's a great question. I would get an apron, a cutting board if you have one, and two bowls to hold the pieces in. Make that 3 bowls. a bowl to put all your cuts in after we cut it. Then we're going to have a gut bowl, okay? You're going to need that gut bowl when we twist off that butt and stuff and the fat and the excess skin, okay? And then we're going to need another bowl just in case you want to start frying yours up. You don't have to do that. Kitchen shears will help. You won't need that. You can bring all that stuff if you... No, don't bring no kitchen shears. Don't make this complicated. Don't make this complicated. All right? We're gonna make this, I'm gonna make this super simple and say make sure we're sanitized. Yeah, if you riding dirty now, you know better than that now. Everybody know they need to be clean, mess around some chicken. Okay. Oh, one more thing. Vinegar. I don't care if it's apple cider vinegar or distilled vinegar. Vinegar. Okay? Because we're going to wipe that chicken down. We're going to kind of clean that chicken off. Thanks for saying sanitation. Because that's one of, yeah. We don't know where this chicken been. All right? So, do I have any last questions at all? Tomorrow we're going to break this boy down. Say lemon pepper. You can bring whatever seasoning you want. All right? I'm going to keep it simple. I can't eat it anyway. So I'm going to keep it simple. What I'm probably going to do, I'm going to fry a piece probably for my daughter or something. But I'm not going to go hard. Most of mine is going to go in the freezer. But we're going to fry chicken together. I know that sounds, let me see. Can you show your chicken again? Does it have the head? Will it thaw in time for tomorrow? Yeah, just when you bring it home, if it's frozen, if you got one in a deep freezer already, did not tell you, man. Did not tell you. I told you now. These young folks, man. This is why we doing this. You know what? That comment and that question was so out of bounds. I want to do this right now. If I could, if I was prepared, if I didn't have to get up and leave this city right now, I promise you I would get this chicken, run him under some warm water till he thawed, and we would break this chicken down right now because somebody's in desperate need of knowledge. You can't make this stuff up. Y'all wouldn't believe me if I whether they trolling or not, it don't matter. It's just the foolishness that keeps us ignorant. It's just the foolishness. You see? And we fall victim to it. Right? So, be prepared for that. All right? The reason why we are buying parted out chicken like you getting it from damn pull apart junkyard for 5 times the price is because for years, for generations now, we've been listening to foolishness like that. Thank you, Samantha. I appreciate you. Thank you for that. All right. So no questions. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to break that my Laird Farmer field trip into another video because that's something I really want to show you. And the more I'm looking out here, you might want to stick around for that. Tomorrow is Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to be breaking down a whole fryer. If you want to come with me, please join along. Go out and get you a whole fryer chicken today. Do not put it in the freezer. Put it in the refrigerator so it will be completely thawed out. Don't do nothing. Don't take out a little package of guts. Nothing. All right? Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Samantha. Thank you, everybody, for the super chats. And thank you, ignorant person, for saying ignorant stuff because you are a prime example of what not to be. Everybody, thank you for watching Lead Farmer 73. I love you, and I'm out. Peace. See you tomorrow, 6 p.m. Oh, I said I was going to repeat this. Do me one more favor. Do one more favor. Put in the comments section, what should young folks be purchasing in their cart with their SNAP benefits or any money? It don't matter if they on SNAP or not. We teaching young folks how to shop. What should be going in their grocery carts besides ho-ho cakes, ding-dongs, and Little Debbie's, and pizza rolls and burritos and pizzas and frozen pizzas and shit? Put that in the comments section below. I want you, all you OGs, right now to teach these young folks what they should be purchasing to stretch their dollar. Right now. Can you do that for me? Please. Please. Please, I'm begging you now. Put that in the comment section after this video. Teach these kids how to shop. All right? With that being said, Lead Farmer 73, I love all y'all. I hope y'all come and join in those comments and teach these kids what they should be putting in their cart to make their dollar stretch, because they clearly don't know. Lead Farmer 73, I love y'all, and I'm out. Put in the comment section after this video.